This is a twisted game of human nature, where vegetarians get 10,000 for eating a bite of meat, and teetotalers get 50,000 for taking a sip of alcohol. For the money, we complied, but suddenly the stakes escalated. Within 30 seconds, I had to choose. Either stab Mike's thigh with an ice pick, or whip Jack 3 times with a leather strap. Refusal meant death. Only the last survivor would claim the 1 million prize. The tycoon began urging us on, so I grabbed the whip and lashed Jack with all my strength. This whip was specially mighty. Each strike left a bloody mark. After 3 lashes, Jack's back was drenched in blood. Next, it was Mike's turn to choose. Unfortunately, Jack was the one who got whipped again. The timer started. Mike's mind broke. His kindness prevented him from stabbing a woman, much less whipping an injured man again. But inaction meant death. He had no choice but to pick Jack. After enduring 6 lashes, Jack was drenched in sweat from the pain. When Jack made his selection, he was the one whipped once more. The wealthy man's son beside him beamed with delight. Jack realized the wealthy son harbored resentment for Jack's earlier defiance. Now seizing this chance for revenge, a surge of fury ignited within him. Jack removed his tie, clenched it tightly in his mouth, determined to fight the wealthy son to the bitter end. Mike couldn't bear it and begged Jesse to cut him instead, but Jack refused. He held fast to his convictions, unwilling to harm another soul. He glared fiercely at the rich kid, awaiting the lashes. As a former special agent, the butler possessed greater strength than the other two. Each crack of the whip felt like a blow to everyone's heart. After 3 lashes, Jack's back was a bloody mess. Now it was Roger's turn to choose. Seeing Jack near death, he had no choice. He picked the ice pick. He aimed at the leg-crippled old man beside him, but accidentally pierced an artery. Blood gushed out immediately. Roger quickly used his belt to staunch the old man's bleeding, but not long after, the old man died from excessive blood loss. The butler pushed the old man out, while Jack collapsed to the floor. The butler approached to check, finding Jack still alive. Now it was John's turn to choose to continue whipping Jack Howe or use the ice pick again. As John agonized, the countdown began. A gun pressed against his chest. He no longer hesitated over Jack. After 3 lashes, Jack breathed his last. He had never intended to harm anyone, yet he was powerless to protect himself. The second round ended and Jack was dragged away. In this game, now had only 5 survivors. If this continued, everyone would die. While the tycoon and butler discussed matters, we all immediately slammed the table and fled. The men took down the guards, and I dashed out the door. John seized the chance to take out the pursuing bodyguards. Just as he prepared to confront the tycoon, he was shot dead instead. Under the threat of death, they were forced back to their seats, continuing the game. I too was dragged back by the butler. Now only 4 remained, and the final death game began.